Welcome to episode 15 of The Jersey Boys.
What's up, everybody? This is Ronnie A here with my main man, Joey the Rat Silver. What's up, kid?
What do you know? What do you know there, Ronnie boy?
I know a couple of things. I know that you just got back from Liberty. That's what I know,
That's right.
yet again.
Ching, 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 ding, ding, ding. What do you do here? Is it a ching, ching, or a ding, ding?
It's a ding ding.
It is a ding,
Chitty,
ding.
chitty, bang, bang.
Yeah.
It's Virginia.
Ching, ching, ding, ding.
So what'd you go down to VA for?
We went down there because it was Holly, our daughter Holly.
Holly girl.
Holly girl, she's in the theater program, and she was in a play called Bye Birdie.
Nice.
Bye Birdie. And for some of you out there who've seen that film or that movie from many, many years ago, Anne Margaret was in Bye Birdie, and that's the role that Holly played. Kim McAvee is the character.
Okay.
So Anne Margaret, so those of you who knew Anne Margaret back in the day, very famous actress, beautiful lady, by the way, and Elvis had a little thing going on with her back in the
Oh.
day.
Oh.
Am I able to say that?
Huckleberry love, baby.
You might have to say who Elvis is.
Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
Yeah, so Elvis and, well, he had a lot of different ladies back in the day,
Sure he
but
did.
Anne Margaret was,
One of them.
yeah, she was one of them.
They're friends.
So actually, when
So
you look-
Holly's got like a nice role then.
yeah, she had a
Nice.
very significant role in
Awesome.
the film. So it opened Friday night, this past Friday night. So we saw it Friday night, Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. And guess what? We didn't go to the Sunday 3 o'clock show because we were on the road to drive back.
Right.
But we're going to be going back next weekend, and so are you.
Road trip with the Iosas.
Yep, and Mama and Pop, right?
Coming up
Aiosa
from Naples,
coming up
Florida.
from Florida, so they're going to meet us there. So
Love it.
we're going to see it again. We might see it twice. You guys probably see it once, but we'll probably see it twice, maybe 3 times. Who knows?
If I know you well enough, you'll see it 3 times.
Yeah. So, no, but it's a really, really, really good play. I mean, so much talent. That's another thing. Liberty University has so much talent, not only with the sports, but just with the, in this case, the theater.
Theater,
They
music,
got the film
right?
school, the music department, just so much going on down at that school.
Love
so,
that place. I can't wait to get down, bro.
so you know what I got to
really
say to you,
can't.
Ronnie?
Uh-oh. What you
You're
got?
welcome.
As always, he's right.
You know what that
Well,
means?
what
Explain
would
to
I
our
know?
audience what that means.
It's very simple. I mean, I would absolutely know nothing about LU if it wasn't for Joey the Rash, right? I mean,
And-
that's it. Joey the Rash, been talking about LU forever. But think about this. Joey goes down there, gets his whole thing started, meets Marianne, comes back, obviously, married, boom, boom, boom. So you got 2 grads there. Then what happens? Your sister, she sends both
Kara.
of her daughters
no,
there, right?
Kara.
No,
Kara
just
went.
Kara.
Yeah, Christy went to NJI. What is it? No,
Jersey,
New-
college in Jersey.
yeah, for
College in
teaching.
New
For
Jersey.
teaching, yeah.
Okay. So
Should have went to
Kara-
Liberty though.
Shame on you. So Kara goes to Liberty,
Yep.
right?
Yes,
Then your daughter Holly goes to Liberty. Then
Ashley.
Ashley and Ronnie together, my son, go to Liberty.
And who's going
then
next year?
Callie Shea.
Right.
Fully accepted. So
And then eventually Joey,
and then-
Dominic.
Dominic's on board already.
Yeah.
Dominic says I'm playing baseball there.
That's it.
He breaks my chops and tells me he's going to play for Monmouth just to break my chops. But whatever.
No, but it's I'll tell you, Liberty University. I was 17 years old when I went there and played 1 year of football.
young
And-
stud.
Yeah, and my high school coach said to me, he goes, "You're going to meet your wife." Now I'm 17 years old. I'm like, "Coach, come on. I don't really, care about meeting my wife. I was interested in meeting girls, but not
Lots of ladies.
necessarily my wife at the time." So, but he was right. He was right.
She
And
got you, bro. Southern Belle reeled you in.
That's it. So
Right.
Marianne, she's not a Jersey girl. Never will be.
Never will be.
Nah, can't happen. Can't happen. But I met her. We moved back up here. Rest is history.
That's it. And
So-
now, circling back, we're going back and forth constantly. We're all going to move there.
Yeah,
pretty
and
soon.
Ronnie, I mean, he's
It's
investing
coming.
down. He's already. How many houses do you have?
2
down there?
houses down
2
there.
homes down there. This big stud.
Time to
and-
keep going, man.
Yep.
Time to keep going.
And
That's
we got to
it.
talk a little bit about him in a few minutes. But before we do that, let's go into our wow from last week.
Last week's wow. All right, so the spelling of that is Launch. And if you guys remember, the reason we made that the word of the week, is because of Pastor Ryan Batesel, and he's the one who did it. So he did it again at your Ryan. I know you're listening because I talked to you.
Not once, right?
Bro, like five
times.
Me and Lori were like bobbleheads, constantly looking back and forth at each other. Like, what the heck? He did it again. He did it again. So, Joey, how do you say that word?
Well, we'll spell the word.
I did.
Oh, you did already?
L-A-U.
I missed that.
That's
I'm sorry.
okay. That's Bye
ADD.
Birdie. Who's over there.
I saw a
L-A-U.
silver object fly by. My ADD. I got distracted. All right. So he
The
already
lights were
spelled it.
blinking. L-A-U-N-C-H.
That would be in Jersey, launch.
Launch. Now, our pastor's in Jersey, but he says launch.
Right.
And
but
he
what did
says
you
it-
find out though about him?
So this is the key. So he gets a
a little bit of a
a
pass,
little
maybe?
bit of a pass. I ain't giving him a free break because that's too easy.
Yeah, because he's been here long enough. Come
Right.
on.
So his family, he's got roots down in South Jersey, right outside Philly. So I just found that out yesterday. So I said, all right, at least now I know there's a reason. Was that yesterday or today? It might have been today, actually. So at least now there's a reason why he says launch.
Launch.
So-
and he says it all the time.
Bro.
We're gonna launch a new campus. We're
Launching
gonna launch. It's launch. If you're
yeah.
in Jersey, it's launch.
It's launch. When you say launch, I'm wondering, like, is he asking me to go to lunch? Like, you want me to go to lunch with you?
Yeah.
Or what?
and
I don't know.
I guarantee he probably says he doesn't say hero or sub. He probably says hoagie.
Right.
Hoagie.
Right. Please don't
Come on.
do it.
Don't do that. And then
I mean, we're rocking and rolling at Emergence. The church is growing like crazy. You're an unbelievable preacher and pastor. Don't do it. Don't ever let me hear you say hero or grinder or hoagie.
Right.
He says he doesn't have that. What would you even call that?
I don't know.
The
It's like that Pennsylvania.
That's terrible. He don't have that, but he
Something.
might say hoagie. So as long as he says sub or hero, I'm okay with
Yeah.
it. All right? I'm
And-
going to let him go.
And the other thing is,
We love you,
give him
Ray.
a little bit of a pass too because he has connections down in South Jersey. You would think he would be a Philadelphia Eagle fan, but he's a big Giants fan.
Monster Giant fan.
Yeah, so
Monster Giant fan. So
he's very confused, I guess. I don't know what's going on. With
he
his,
is.
he's got his preaching down perfectly. He's got his football team down perfectly, but he doesn't got launch down perfectly.
He was saved by grace. Okay, that's the truth. No one's perfect. Okay, he made a lot of mistakes in his life, and this is part of his mistakes. All right, part of his mistakes is his lack of accent living in Jersey. You want to live in North Jersey? All right, from now on, right? That's it. I don't know how many times I got to call you out. Next time you're up there in a pulpit and you're about to say launch, you're gonna stop. You're going to look over to your left because you know the Silvers and the Iosas always sit in the same spot. You're going to smirk, and you're going to say launch. Thank you.
launch. We're gonna launch.
That's all. Let me just check that off my list. Yeah,
Right.
but the sign. I'll take a sign.
That's it.
I'll take a sign. Joey will have his sign. You're welcome.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So hey, speaking about the Giants,
Yes, sir.
All
Oh,
right.
big day.
big day, emotional day for me because I sold my PSL, my personal seat license.
Amazing.
All right.
How many years you had them, bro?
Well, we've had the tickets since 2002.
Okay.
But it goes back much further than that. You see, my dad, big Giants fan,
right.
big Yankees fan, big Knicks fan, and Rangers.
He's a local guy.
Right. All blue. Our teams are blue. Giants, Yankees, Rangers, and the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
But really, Giants and the Yankees. That's really who we really support the most.
Right.
Now, we'll support the other New York teams. Don't get me wrong. We'll support, the Jets. We'll support the Mets.
Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn Nets, Islanders, the Devils. We're all about supporting, and even the soccer team. I know.
Now Red Bull.
Yeah,
Right.
the Red Bulls. I know.
Sure.
Talking about Pastor Ryan, Pastor Steve, right? He's
Oh,
a
yeah.
big-
I think there's
Soccer fan.
2 or 3 of the Red Bull players.
Yeah, that
go
come
to
to
Emergence.
Emergence.
Yeah.
And that stadium is beautiful. Have you ever been inside
Gorgeous.
of it?
Oh, I haven't been. I've not been. You've been inside?
No, I've seen it
No.
many times.
I've been outside, and have you?
You've been in
recently
there, right?
Flown over?
Well, should we be surprised? Was Team Columbia there?
do it.
Keep it going.
Keep
Come
it
on.
going. Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Go. It's the best.
Come on.
It's the best. I think that's what got the rest of America into soccer.
That's right.
Football.
That's right. So anyway, going back to this. So my dad would go see the New York Giant football team. play in the Polo Grounds
Oh boy.
over in New York. Now, the Polo Grounds housed football, the Giants,
Right.
baseball, the Giants as well.
Right.
Baseball team, Giants.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually, the baseball team moves to San Francisco. The Giant football team, the Giants, the New York Football Giants, as we call them,
Right.
they go over the river and play in Yankee Stadium. And then there's talk back in the early 70s that they're going to build a stadium for the New York Giants in Jersey. So my dad is like, I got to get my name on that list. I want to get season tickets. So back in the early 70s, my dad goes ahead and puts his name in to get tickets for the New York Giants.
In the 70s.
In the 70s, the stadium opens, I believe, in 1976. And we're going to have to post a picture of me and my dad on the Jersey. I did it on my personal page. We'll put it on the Jersey Boy Facebook page. Me and my dad go to my first game. I think it was like 1976 when the stadium opened up. So here we are going to games, right? 2002, my dad gets a letter in the mail from the Giants. Mr. Silva, your number is up. Your tickets are now available.
How sick is that? Are you kidding me,
No,
bro?
my dad waited.
What year was it?
He put his name on the list like 72 or 73. We got the tickets in 2002.
It's 30 years.
Yeah, he waited that long because back then, not like today. Now today you can go on StubHub, there's the internet, you can get tickets.
Right.
Back then, it took a long time because people, when they would die, they would just pass the tickets down. Give it to their son, their grandkids. They wouldn't let it out of the family, so you couldn't get tickets.
Right.
And back then, like, how would you go to a game? Like, you can go on the internet and look for tickets. You have to know somebody.
Scalp.
You
And
know?
then you're worried about that, right?
Exactly.
Getting caught in trouble.
So, I sold and so when they built the new stadium in '76, we would go, and then in 2000 and when was it? 2008, they tore down that stadium and
Right.
built the new Giant Stadium. So the same year the Yankee Stadium opened, the new stadium, the Giants opened as well.
Right.
And so in 2009, when the new stadium opened, they had this new policy that you had to have a license per ticket,
Unbelievable.
per seat. So we ended up, I ended up paying for that, and we've had the seats now since 2002, but that PSL since 2009. So not only do you have to pay one-time fee for the PSL, but then you have to buy every year your tickets, obviously.
Right. Exactly.
So, unfortunately, Joey, my son Joey, not a big sports fan. I mean,
Right.
he played sports growing up, but just doesn't really enjoy sports. So he's been to many games. He's been to many Yankee games, baseball, baseball, football, you name it. He's played flag football, Little League baseball, soccer. He's played it all. But probably when he was around 12, that's when he said, Dad, I don't really like sports.
Right.
Kind of broke my heart, to be honest with you.
Of course.
But
Because you're a big athlete and a sport lover.
yeah,
so,
love it.
No doubt.
So, but I've had to do other things with Joey. Joey loves to build. He's really like a genius, I think.
Yeah, his mind is a little ridiculous.
an engineer type,
Yep.
And me, complete opposite. I mean, he starts, he talks about stuff that's way over my head. I'm like, all right,
Most
that
people,
makes
you
sense.
walk into the room and your eyes cross.
Yeah, he's just, up
He
here,
just gets it.
way up there. But anyway, so I get, I make a decision, that, my dad passes away. And in the last couple of years, last 3 years, we haven't really been going to a lot of the games because it's just too difficult to get my dad to the stadium.
Right.
And we, enjoy watching it on TV. So now that my dad passes away, Joey really has no interest in going to the games. I decided to sell, and I had to sell the PSL first. And then I sold him to this young guy named Brian, met him today, and he knows about the Jersey Boys. He'll probably be listening in.
Better be listening,
Yeah,
Brian. Don't make me come after you. I'll burn that PSL.
But yeah, he's going to take care of the tickets, and his family is going to enjoy them. And he has a buddy of his that went in with him on the PSL. So, Brian, enjoy those tickets, and the history. So enjoy. But it was an
Very
emotional
nice.
day. It
I bet
really
it was.
was. It really
That couldn't
was.
be easy,
So,
bro.
No.
So last week's show was a good one, right?
Oh,
Keto diet, baby.
With Kenny
the
the
brain.
Freeman.
He really is. So, a lot of people don't know this, but Kenny just started coming to church recently with
Yeah.
everybody, right? So, he's known as a babe in Christ. This kid, I mean, Kenny is so he's so ridiculously smart.
The brain.
That he is the brain.
The brain.
I talked to him today. I mean, I've been involved in the church, right, as a Christian since I'm 10. I'm 43. I got 33 years under my belt. Kenny's been in it for about 6 months. Seriously, maybe more, maybe 8 months. He just like, oh yeah, you know that story in Nehemiah. I'm like, no. You know that story in Jeremiah? I go, no. It's like one after another. The kid just knows everything. It's like, I was reading in
Well
Habakkuk
read.
the other day. I'm like, say again. Like, you know
That's
what I mean?
awesome, though.
He's amazing, dude. So God bless Kenny. So Kenny the Brain came on talking to us about ketogenic diet. He's the one that got us rolling on it too. And
we're gonna have to have him
great
back
guest.
on again, though.
Oh, we got to
You
do
know,
a follow-up.
Definitely have him back on again, and
He just knows too much.
yeah, there's a lot of people have a lot of interest in that, and there's so much more to share. So we'll definitely have him on, and he's going to be a guest when we do the pizza tour too on our carb day.
We gotta start making sure that planning is in place because
Yeah.
it's go time.
Yeah,
It's
And then
go time.
We're going to do our carb day Saturday down in Virginia.
Saturday. Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of Sunday. I want to do it Sunday.
No, Sunday
we're gonna be on
we're
the road.
traveling. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Saturday
I'll
we'll
be
do a
chewing
good
on
carb
almonds
day.
on the way home.
Yeah, just don't get pizza down in Virginia.
Oh gosh, stop it. So my carb day was at Brooklyn Pizza yesterday. Not
Yeah,
bad.
I like
and then we
Brooklyn.
had ice cream.
Where'd you go for the ice cream? Carvel.
Carvel.
Yeah.
They had soft serve mint limited edition. That was like a party in my mouth. Icicles. I felt like the Olympics were going on right down my tongue.
Hey,
They were going down.
hey, let me tell you. You know what? My Carvel. I grew up with Carvel right down the
Yeah.
street from my house. But you know what's coming out now too? Shamrock Shake
Shamrock.
The
Shake
Shamrock
off for,
Shake.
Come Scout?
for St. Patty's
St.
Day.
Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Let's
St.
go.
Patty's Day.
Want to have
coming
that
up.
on a carb day?
Oh yeah. Yep. Ding ding. And did
I
we
love
talk
it.
about Shamrock Shakes from McDonald's like a couple of 10 episodes ago? And we said wait till St. Patty's Day.
I think you're right.
Yeah, we were
did.
talking about the Irish.
Yes.
That's right. All comes around.
My man. He don't miss a trick. So speaking of the Olympics are over, right?
Yeah, I think-
how many?
I think
how
the
many
U.S.
medals?
had what 23 altogether, but I think Norway blew everybody away.
We were like, not even fifth, not even the top five.
No,
Yeah,
that's not our game.
Not a thing.
yeah,
no.
but the
Although-
what
Curling.
curling?
USA
yeah!
curling. What's the sound they make, Alex? What is it? Let me hear.
Hey, hey!
Nice. Oh, hey, look, that sounded like the Ramones.
There you go.
There are 40-year-olds going to go. There's hope for us. You know?
That's right. That's it.
We're in. Let's learn how to curl, guys.
Hey, producer, get those guys who won on the line. We'll have them on the show here. Interview
I
the
love it.
curling guys. But USA women hockey,
right.
they beat the Canadians.
I saw that.
Nice.
Right?
Nice.
First time since 1998 that they took the gold. So
Who'd the men lose to? I was listening to that a couple of days. Who'd the men lose to that
I
got
don't
knocked
know.
out?
I don't remember. Sorry.
I forget. They didn't do well, though. Sorry, guys.
But
Not
Sean
the
White,
dream team.
Sean White killed
Oh,
it.
that kid's ridiculous.
Off the charts, right? With the snowboarding, that whatever you call it.
Yeah. Did you hear the one girl? She was on ESPN quite a bit about she was crying. She was so upset. She's like, "Cause this is it. This is my last one." Did you hear that
that's-
interview?
That's Vaughn.
What's that?
It was Vaughn. She was-
Lindsey Vaughn.
Lindsey Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was just so upset. No good, huh? Didn't win it.
But, being there is,
Yeah.
Right. It is. She train like that. About you train like crazy to get to that point,
Yep.
And hey, you win some, you lose some.
That's right.
It's all right, kiddo.
That's right.
Joe, what do you got coming up? When are you going to
I'm going to the
Nashville?
NRB tomorrow, National Religious Broadcasters Convention tomorrow in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeehaw!
You won't stand out.
Now, I've been to Nashville. It's a really cool town, and
You bringing straw, or are they gonna give it a straw? Hey, when you get down there, the hat, the
I'm
boots.
gonna sleep in the barn. And,
Nice.
they got a lot of hee-haw. Remember the show Hee-haw? Remember Hee-haw?
No.
Oh, see that little gap.
The young man in the
7 years.
room.
Doesn't matter.
Hee-haw.
Yeah,
That's another. It was called hee-haw.
that's what it was called, huh?
Yeah, it's not hee-haw. It's hee-haw.
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 They might say hee-haw.
They would. They would.
Right? Mm-hmm.
It's like when you guys in your town have, what do they call it? The
The hoedown.
hoedown.
The hoedown.
What is that? Hoedown.
Sit, baby.
Give me a break. No, so go
Yeah.
back to the Olympics real
Oh,
quick.
original.
The Olympics were fun. The Olympics were fun. It was 2 weeks. Enjoy watching that when we could. And now the summer are going to be in China, right? Yeah. So
Did you
who knows?
Did you notice his ADD just kicked in again?
Yeah.
Because we were off the Olympics, we
I
were
know.
onto the NRB, and bang, he's back to the Olympics.
Yeah, because I wanted to just mention
the
one more
lights,
thing
the
about
lights
the
were
Olympics.
blinking
That's
again.
my- yeah.
We apologize.
I'm sorry. The NRB,
Tell
NRB,
everybody,
so I'm going to
why
be
you
down
going there?
there.
What are you doing? You
well,
going to be
because
networking?
a lot of people know that I also enjoy faith-based entertainment. That's
Right.
film, radio, Christian faith-based films and radio, representing speakers, people that are out there speaking, like people like Michael Franzese. I represent Legacy Minded Men, which is a ministry that we're all involved with. And the NRB has all of these different people who are in that business, in that line of work. So PureFlix Entertainment, as an example.
Which
For
is
those
going
of
nuts
you-
right now, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
it's the
they're putting out
largest Christian
movies.
filmmaking company in the world. And they put out films like God's Not Dead, God's Not Dead 2. Now they got God's Not Dead 3. They did Woodlawn, that football movie.
Yeah, fantastic.
They did Case for Christ,
Oh, Lee
Lee
Strobel.
Strobel's story.
Fantastic. Oh, Mercy Me. Did they do that one?
Did
that
they
them?
do? I don't know if they
I
did.
loved that movie.
No,
Dude.
no, they didn't. They didn't.
was someone else?
They didn't do that. That was,
Okay.
I think that was Sony. I represented them too. I went to an advanced screening. I hosted that. And then there was Samson is out now.
Yes.
That's PureFlix.
Yes. Okay.
So great company. Have a few friends in PureFlix. Joe Battaglia, he does a lot of the Christian radio, so advertising on the radio. That's what Joe Battaglia does. So I'm going to be down there with Erskine and
Oh,
Vitarte.
yeah. Nice.
Some of you may know Erskine. We had him here in Jersey back in June, and
Very
we did,
talented guy, man.
Yeah, very talented guy. We did a couple of things with him while he was in town. He's actually coming back up for Easter because he's going to be at Gateway over in Staten Island at
Pastor Ray?
no, Pastor Tim Ricaldo.
Oh, Macaldo.
Yeah,
Okay.
Debbie, our friends Debbie
Yes.
and Leaveview.
Yes.
Yeah. So Pastor Tim, he pastors that church along with his dad. So Erskine is going to be performing on Good Friday and also on Easter at Gateway. So those of you who live here in Jersey or in Staten Island, Brooklyn, that area, you want to go Friday for Good Friday service or on Sunday for Easter. If you don't have a home church, great church to go to.
Nice, dude.
So
Very,
that's what's
very
going on with the
nice.
NRB. Just having I'm looking forward to it. Just going to go down there, have a good time, and hopefully network with a lot of people.
They don't have a
And-
choice.
I'm
mean
gonna be
hopefully?
networking. And listen, I'm going to try to, do some video
Yeah.
and do interviews with a few people and, see who we bump into.
Sure.
I wish you guys were coming, but
I
that's
would,
okay.
I would love to. I just can't do it right
Well,
now.
beam you
But it'd
down.
be awesome.
you can't do it because what's going on in your life right now?
We got some craziness going on. So, drum roll, please, right? Let's hear it.
I don't want to do because I'm afraid I'm going to.
Yeah, I know. The sound is terrible. Paradiddle. So, the Boswell Aiosa Group has migrated to Keller Williams. So, big change for us. We left Caldwell Banker. Nothing bad to say about them. Great company, Caldwell Banker was. They treated us very, very well. They were good to us. We were good to them. We had a great relationship.
I love going to the Breakers.
Yeah, the Breakers. That trip is ending anyway, I think.
I know.
So we're going to
They
have
were
to.
talking about it when we were down there. That was the last trip.
That was the last one for them. Right? So
That's
for
right.
them. So now
Not
the
for us.
Boswell Aiosa Group moves to Keller Williams. We're going to have to establish our own trip at the Breakers. Now, Bill will probably say no, because he wants to go Miami. He's a Miami guy. We can do that too.
South
you know?
Street.
Yeah, that's it. Whatever makes him happy. But yeah, man, we're excited making that move to Keller Williams, and we're looking to grow. We're looking to grow our team, and hopefully there's an opportunity for ownership there,
Yeah.
right? So open up our own Keller Williams
Yeah.
office is our goal. So really excited about it, man.
Well, you guys are the best at what you do. So a little plug here for this group right here.
the Boswell Aiosa
There you
Group.
go.
Thank you. Who's looking for a house? Anybody looking to sell, buy?
No, but
rent?
if
What
you
doing?
are, I'm telling you, these are the guys that you want to deal with. They will sell your house. Probably going to be selling my house soon.
selling my house soon too.
That's right.
How you
Everybody's
doing?
How about you?
You want to go? Actually, he's talking about going too.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
See?
we all might be selling our homes, but
Lots
if you're
of Keller
going
Williams
to
signs.
use a realtor, then you want to make sure that you use these two guys, Bill and Ronnie.
Thank you.
We have to have
very
Bill
much.
on.
Yeah, we got to get Billy
Yeah.
on. We'll do an on-site one. We'll do a
Yeah.
little location with him.
Yep.
All dressed
He's
to the nines.
hilarious.
He's a good man.
Yeah.
Good man. So that's us. That's what's going on with them. And Boswell Aiosa Group, big move. And then another
Boswell
topic.
Aiosa Group.
The Boswell Aiosa Group has about a little update on Ritchie B.
Ritchie B.
So as you guys know, my father-in-law essentially died on January 6th.
He was.
Right? 20 minutes, no pulse. We know the story. It's absolutely incredible. They froze him. They brought him back. The guys, here's crazy. They froze him.
Well, they didn't really freeze him.
No, they froze him. They froze him. He came back 5 years later. No,
He's like a caveman.
Captain America.
They found him in a cave. He was frozen.
that's it, man.
Yeah.
They dropped that body temp down. 33, man. Celsius is. Think
So
about
it's
that.
91.
91.4.
Yeah,
That-
91.
That's cold.
That is.
That's
yeah.
cold, man. But long story short, not only is he back, but like there's nothing wrong when you're in his company.
That's just crazy.
There's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
He's the same guy he was before. He's still there. His facial expressions, his hand motions, his gestures, his jokes, his laughter, everything about him is the same. And my mother-in-law's been taking him to work every day. So now he's in the office.
Working.
They just won't clear him to drive yet.
What are you talking about? He was working a week while he was in the hospital. He was working.
He was, and he wasn't even right upstairs
on
yet
that
because he was dealing
Thursday
with
or
psychosis,
Friday.
hospital
This
psychosis.
happened on Saturday. He was working the following Thursday.
He
wasn't
was
he?
talking to a guy, $1
Yeah.
a day client, and he knew who the guy was.
Yeah. So less than a week.
Miracle.
He was working.
miracle.
Kids, hey kids, learn from that. Learn from that. Work ethic.
That's it. That's all he is. This guy don't miss work. Are you kidding me? The man. I mean, my father-in-law. Obviously we're gonna have him on the show one day when we do the tour. This guy, it didn't matter what was wrong with him. He was at work, so he didn't understand when you said, "Oh, I missed a day of work." What do you mean? I don't understand. Why'd you miss a day of work? So it's incredible. We're so
Ritchie
blessed,
B.
man. He's doing great. My mother-in-law is doing great, right? So Sheila's you could tell like her spirit is really really nice, and she's got I'm gonna say her health back because she was getting so tired, man. It was beating her up, but she's an angel.
Yeah. So we gotta get the big party going, right?
That's it, man. Big party. Get all those boys. We're gonna do a nice show. It's gonna be like the Rat Pack.
That's it.
The Jersey Rat Pack.
All the boys.
It's good stuff. So
That's true.
yeah, man. Yeah,
Nah,
really fun having him in here. You know what I'm saying? Really fun. Nice.
Yeah.
So, what else, Joe? What else we got coming up? Anything coming up besides the tour that we're going to talk about the pizza?
We're gonna do the
and
pizza tour. We're gonna do some diners, right?
diners. I want to do all across the state, all
And
across the state, bro. Every
we-
county.
We have to go back and visit Tommy.
Tommy's
Taste of Italy. Definitely.
People are going there ordering the Jersey Boy sandwich. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's gaining popularity.
It is.
Gaining popularity.
Another plug for Tommy.
Yeah, because we love you. So I had pizza yesterday, Brooklyn pizza. I told you, not bad. Hackensack. I'll give him a plug. I mean, the food was good. The only problem is Joey took me to Una Pizza Napoletana in Manhattan many years ago.
Yeah.
It is so hard after you go to that place to compare, in my opinion. And listen, Lombardi's is fantastic.
Yeah.
Maldi's is good pie. And this was good pie. Don't get me wrong. This was very, very good pie. But I missed that kid, man. What was his name? Remember that kid?
Geez. Anthony Mangini, I think it is.
Yeah?
I think it's, yeah. But he's out in San Francisco now. See, he
Road trip.
Yeah. But he's a Jersey boy.
Yeah, Brick.
He was Bradley Beach. He had his place.
But first he had a bakery, remember?
Yeah.
And he shut the bakery down.
Una Pizza Napoletana was the one that when he went to Bradley Beach, though.
Right.
And then he closes it, and he opens up in Manhattan. Wow. Now, you would think he would have the one in Jersey and then the one in the city, but he's a purist. He's
Yes.
a pizziolo.
Right.
He went over to Naples and studied with the pizziolos over in Naples how to do this.
How long? What? One year?
I don't know, maybe a year.
I
I'm
thought it
not
was a
sure.
year,
It was
yeah.
probably at least a year. So he goes over there.
It's amazing.
So when he comes back, he's such a purist that he says, you know what? I'm the only one
Right.
who makes the pizza. So he closes his place in Jersey, opens up the place in the East Village,
Right.
actually the West Village, and he's the only guy who makes it. And the other places you just mentioned, they're all great, but that's coal.
That's
His
cool.
is
His was wood, no
His is
doubt.
wood.
And it is. It's such a different
It's a
flavor because
different
when they throw
flavor.
those shavings
Yeah.
on at the end,
Yep.
and the billow of smoke, it
Yeah.
smokes the top of the pie.
It's a different taste.
Oh, man.
It's a different taste. But again, you have to know what wood you're going to use. You have to have consistency. So what makes him best, in my opinion, is because he's the only one making it. So when I first found out about him many years ago, had Marianne and the kids hop in the car. It was on a Sunday. After church, we drove over to the city, found a place to park on the street, which is a miracle. Maybe about 3 blocks away. Get out of the car. I'm proud of myself because I found this place to park on the street.
What time was it right now?
Yeah, and it was like 2:00 in the afternoon on a Sunday, right?
Right.
But I'm starving now too, right? So So we're making our way. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to have this pizza. And we get to the place, and there's a big sign on the window, and it says, closed on vacation for 2 weeks. You see? So what does that tell you?
Kids, first one's here.
Yeah, that's right.
Wally
World. Yeah, and my kids probably felt that way too because I had to schlep them into the city, and and it was hot and everything. So we get there, but
And just like Wally World, Joe parked about a quarter of a mile away.
well, about 3 blocks. It wasn't that bad. But we got there, and it was closed because when he is not there, nobody else is going to make the pizza. So I went back a couple of times after that, and then one night, it was like 10 o'clock at night, wasn't it?
It was late, man. We got in there late.
We drove over to the city, and we were talking to him, and all he has is his pizza, he has Italian soda, and I think he has salad, and maybe, I don't remember, maybe a dessert. Maybe. I don't remember
maybe like
now.
a tiramisu or something like that. But
Very simple. It's like, a one-page menu, and that's it. That's it.
Remember his hours? What were his hours?
I don't remember. Oh, when the
4 o'clock
until the dough runs
until
out.
the dough runs out.
Yeah.
That's it. Fresh. That's it. So
You
if
know
he
you're
goes
in a really
crazy-
good place when they say that. The other place would be Totono's over in Brooklyn. The
That's the
original,
one.
the first Totono's, same thing. Cookie is her name. She's, I think, a granddaughter of Anthony Pirro. Anthony Pirro is Totono, little Anthony. So that's a really good place too. I mean, there's a lot of great places, and
I'll
we're
be on
gonna
the
definitely
list.
do pizza
yeah.
tour, absolutely. But
All right. So let's talk about next week's Wow.
yeah,
So this is a word you can use for. Oh wait, I have it wrong. We did this one already, right? I don't want to say it. We're going the other way. So
Yeah.
when you're tired, right?
yeah.
Like that. That's Ritchie B. He does that, right? I love when he does
I've
that.
heard him do it many times. Yeah.
So that's him doing this. So this week's word of the week is going to be YAWN.
I wonder how Ryan says it.
We'll have him call it.
Well, you know what? Yeah, Rye, be available. You're calling in on the next one. I should have had you in tonight so you could tell everybody about
He can defend himself a little.
launching the next satellite church.
Yeah,
We're launching.
the rockets going
Sounds good.
off.
What are we eating? Love you, Rye. So this concludes episode 15 of The Jersey Boys. I'm Ronnie A.
And I'm Joey the Rash.
I'm out.
Ciao. Love you, Dad.